start in 5 seconds? I hope so. Okay. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. Onda imamo otvoreno za nastavu, tako da. Kad smo na kraju, ne znam da radim.
Like this. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, professors, teaching assistants, students, it is a great pleasure for me to be part of this very interesting conference today about Chinese outbound tourism, and thanks to our dear colleague Andrei Raspor, we are here today. I will present our results of scientific empirical research on behalf of University Mediterranean, Faculty of Tourism Bar, that my colleague, teaching assistant, PhD candidate Iva Bulatović and me have conducted recently. According to official statistics in Montenegro, in the first half of 2014, Chinese tourists, including Hong Kong, have realized 0.63% of all tourist arrivals and 0.19% of all overnight stays of foreign tourists. They spend 1.75 days in our country, and that duration is 3.7 times less than average. So average foreign tourists in Montenegro spend around 6 or 7 days in our country, and Chinese tourists even less than 2 days. Those numbers are very small, but for the beginning, the very important thing is that we have official statistics evidence of Chinese tourists, and this is the first time in Montenegro from the beginning of 2014 that we have this data. Chinese tourists, the most of Chinese tourists visit Montenegro in the coastal part of Montenegro. So Kotor, as a coastal town on the Adriatic Sea, is the most visited by Chinese tourists at the moment in Montenegro. Kotor Bay, together with the old town, is a World Heritage Site, officially dubbed as a natural, cultural and historical region by UNESCO in 1979. Most of Chinese tourists visit Montenegro as a part of their cruise tours in the Mediterranean Sea, and they come there usually in organized groups, but they spend, unfortunately, not more than few hours in Kotor. Visitors are attracted by both the natural beauty of the Boka Bay and by the old town, one of the best preserved medieval old towns in the Adriatic and even in the Mediterranean too. Additionally, Chinese tourists come to Montenegro in organized groups as a part of their Montenegrin Macedonian tours. So there is one agency from Macedonia that are bringing tourists, Chinese tourists in Macedonia and after that in Montenegro. During that tours, Chinese tourists spend 3 days in Montenegro, visiting Podgorica capital then visiting coastline, and especially Budva as the most popular destination on the coastline, and in the mountain region they visit National Park dormitory. But still there is a lot of interesting places in Montenegro for Chinese tourists to be discovered. Another part of our presentation is our results of our scientific empirical research. It is the first research about Chinese tourists that have been done in Montenegro. So we did that research for the last 3 months. We have been doing that, and we had some data about Chinese tourists in Montenegro. First of all, about their general characteristics, we can see that half of Chinese tourists that are visiting Montenegro are male and another half are female. So they are traveling depending on gender in the same way. About their status, most of them, 8 of 10, more than 8 of 10 are employed, and 1/10 are retired. So those are people who have enough money for traveling. And interesting data is that most of Chinese tourists that we have been interviewing didn't give us information about their age. It is very specific data. Another information is about a part of China where they live, and 1/3 of them are from East China, then 23% are from South Central China, and we have almost 2/10 from North China. Most of them, almost 8 or 9 of 10 are from urban areas, so there is very few of them that are coming from rural areas of China. Their income is, most of them, more than 6 of 10, is on average rate, and I'm not sure about pronunciation of their currency. It is RMB, but I'm not sure pronunciation in Chinese. After that, we asked them about ways how did they inform themselves about Montenegro, about all our region of ex or former Yugoslavia. Most of them, they could give more answers, not only one. So most of them for Montenegro heard about, from travel agencies, and on the second place is the television. Also, third and important place is family, friends, and relatives. So those are their sources from which they heard about Montenegro, and also similar results are about all former Yugoslavia. We didn't present them now, but we researched also that part. We have asked them which places did they visit in our country. And most of them visited the capital, Podgorica, coast side, Kotor, Budva, and national parks. We have 5 national parks in our country. Most of them, 4 of them are in mountain region, and one is Skadar Lake. So they visited all these national parks. But most of them is coast side and capital Podgorica. How many days? So most of Chinese tourists spend less than 2 days, and these research results are same like official statistics. It was 1.75, so they are relevant. Here we can see their marks about some specific offers in our country. So we can see here that they have given the best. They could give marks from 1 to 5. The best marks they have given to historical and cultural heritage and coast side, as well as unspoiled nature. Lake and mountains are also in that group. So it is more than 3.5 from 5. Yes, but we have some results that are same like from colleague from Croatia. We have very low marks for cuisine and for shopping. There are 2.3 and 2.8. So we have very similar results with our neighbors in Croatia, and also spa and wellness are very on the very low level according to Chinese tourists. And nightlife also, yes. Shopping. Here we can see if they want to visit Montenegro again. They also could give marks from 1 to 5. We can see that around 2.5 it is the most of them with that mark. So most of them would like to visit Montenegro as a part of one common product, tourist package with some other countries. Here we offer them Italy, France, Germany, Austria and others. So all these results are going in the same way, that we should make one common product of our region, or even a more Mediterranean region or some other part of Europe, because Chinese tourists will not come in Montenegro, in Slovenia, in Croatia to spend 7 or 10 days in one destination. They will come for 2 or 3 days in one country, so we should make some common product to keep them 7 or 10 days in several countries. One unique product. And some of our conclusions are noticed here, that those we were comparing those tourists who were well informed about our supply and those who were not informed. Lower marks we were given by those who were well or better informed. Then from the tourists who were not informed very well before coming. So our promotion is under question. What did we promote and what did they expect under that promotion, and what did they find when they come here? Another conclusion is that most of Chinese tourists are coming by travel agencies, so they are parts of groups of tourists. But conclusion is that they are coming by foreign tourist agencies, because we in Montenegro we don't have any tourist agencies that is specialized for Chinese tourism. We have given one example for Macedonian travel agencies that is bringing Chinese to Montenegro, and also one conclusion is that there is very few small number of Chinese individual guests in Montenegro, but they are business people. They are coming for business in our country. So those are our main results, but we will continue with our research also next year, and we expect that we will have new and fresh research results next year. Thank you very much.